All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, yo, what's up? We got some end of the day AMC GME market close streams. I didn't get to stream this morning because I was super busy doing something, but you know we're gonna do the end of the day. So let me go ahead and add Dreamer and then live market close. All right, boom, there we go. But yeah, we got some pretty crazy action from AMC and GME today. I mean, at one point AMC was down. Let's see how much AMC was down. So we start off the day, we literally went to almost $73 in the pre-market, and then from pre-market we fell literally 50% down to 37 bucks. I know there's a ton of people that sold at 37 bucks, but holy crap. I mean, we opened at like what, 58, 59, and then we fell 36.15%. And then literally right after that we had a massive rally just from 35 bucks all the way to 69 bucks. Almost 69 bucks. I mean, that is huge, dude. That is literally a 81, almost 82% run. If you would have bought from the bottom, you would literally be up like 82%. I mean, that is just crazy to me. Like those type of numbers, to see it do that is kind of insane. And then I guess it started falling back down a little bit, and now we're currently trading at about, let's say, between $55 and $56, so like that range. I mean, there is a lot of blood and a lot of money being made today. Unfortunately, yesterday I did take a bit of a loss on my AMC position just because like I was selling calls up there, but then I sold calls at like 110 bucks and we pretty much made most of it back. But a lot of people are saying that the squeeze is not over yet, because if we look at something like Ortex, a lot of it hasn't came back. So you think AMC will go up tomorrow? It could possibly go up. I mean, look at how much volume there is throughout the entire day, and then look at the price action. I mean, we're just having these really big spikes and really big falls. I mean, usually if we take a look at like the original GME pump, which literally does not matter anymore. Where even is that, dude? Okay, let's go to like 1 hour. If we look at like the original AMC pump, we had this massive fall. We had the pretty much same rebounds that we had beforehand, but then we fell again. But if we go to like, let's say, I don't know, this pump that we have currently, we had the fall, we had the bounce, then we had another fall, but now we need to see if it's gonna, you know, fall to like these support lines, or if we're gonna end up pushing a little bit higher up. How do you feel about BlackBerry? I think BlackBerry's a dead company. I don't really care for it. I see that it's pumping, but I think BlackBerry is actually gonna come back down. AMC, on the other hand, I mean, they're diluting their shares, they're issuing a lot more shares, so there is a chance that long-term $55 actually might not be a bad price to buy at. You know, me personally, I'm probably not buying anything up here at all. I mean, this is just way too high, but there is room to make money both up and down. I mean, obviously, if you're trading options, data will eat a lot of your money out, and then once implied volatility drops down, a lot of people will lose a lot of money. But we'll just have to kind of see how that's going. GameStop, on the other hand, has just been on a little bit of a tear. It's literally back at the ranges that it was at during February, or I guess January to February, and then March when it had the second rally. So I mean, this could be something like GME where it kind of continues pushing, and we just don't really see what happens. So we'll take some time and do that. But I don't know, man. This AMC pump is looking strong. We don't know if the shorts have covered yet. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna look up. I was gonna go on this and then look up Ortex. Ortex. Let's see what's going on Ortex. All right, so AMC, they didn't actually tweet anything today. Oh, AMC short interest update. After turbulent day that's seen AMC's price drop as low as 37.66 and as high as 77.26 in the pre-market. AMC is up currently 9% and trading at 68. Estimated short interest is currently at 17%. Okay, so they're not really telling you that much. Short interest is 11.99% of free float, and it's still going up. So people are still shorting this thing like crazy. Yeah, people are still shorting this thing. All right, how did the rest of the market do today? We have VOO at minus 0.32% today, so not the worst. We've got Q down 1%, AMC down, dude, it's crazy. AMC is down 12%, and it literally doesn't even look that bad. Like, literally it's down and doesn't not even look that bad, which is kind of crazy to me. We got Palantir down, which is unfortunate. It keeps rejecting this 24-ish line. It was originally the 22 line that it rejected. Then we pushed to 24, and then that started getting rejected once again. Yeah, pretty much the whole market is down today. Tesla took a beating. Wait, what happened with Tesla? I wonder if Elon Musk tweeted something, because this just completely died. Wow, we basically are falling back down to the bottom of this triangle. Now, if this holds up like I think it will, we'll probably fall right down straight to the 540 mark, and we'll literally see a bounce on this white line. Now, if we can bounce off this white line, it's probably a really good spot to get calls. Yeah, I mean, look, it's basically gonna fall down to like 561 and then probably like 540-ish area. But yeah, if we can get it to fall on this white line at the like 540-ish mark, if you can get some calls, I mean, or you can buy some stock, you can run like pretty decently from here. That's easily maybe another 15 to 20 to 25-ish% run if you can catch it, obviously. And let's say it doesn't break down. But if this thing breaks down, I mean, there is a lot of potential for downside. We'd probably go to like maybe 470, then 407, and then we'd probably try and hang around this area for support before we either try and push back up or we fall right back down. But this is a pretty strong line that we need to hold, and if we don't, we're gonna fall. And if we go back up, I mean, that'll be good for us. I do want to see why Tesla is down. So let's go to Yahoo Finance, and then let's look at Tesla and see why it's actually down today. So, ooh, Tesla stock is falling today. Let's see why. Okay, market share is the latest issue. Credit Suisse says Tesla's share of the market fell from 29% in March to 11%. So people are actually buying less Teslas. China demand reportedly crashes. Okay, this is interesting. This is actually very interesting. So let's see. China orders for Tesla vehicles reportedly halved in May, sending Tesla stock tumbling. Why is there like a fly here? That could be good news for EV rivals NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto. Let's see what they said. Okay, so the monthly's orders in China dropped from 9,800 in May from more than 18,000 in April, sending shares down 5% in afternoon trading. China is the electric car maker's second biggest unit market after the United States, and accounts for around 30% of its sales. Wow, that is really high. Now I wonder if it's XPeng and if it's NIO that are actually hurting AMC right now. I mean, not hurting AMC, if it's actually XPeng and NIO that are hurting Tesla. Yeah, so I mean, you know, it'll probably come down here, and then we see that bounce, or it falls. Pretty much bad day for anything tech. Tech has just gotten beaten today. I mean, pretty much everything's gotten beaten. If you were long on meme stocks, you are down from yesterday. Well, you're down from like midday yesterday. You really can't do that bad. What do you think for tomorrow? I got calls expiring way out of the money tomorrow for Tesla or for AMC. If you have calls for AMC, if they're expiring tomorrow, I'd literally sell like right now. I'd literally get rid of that because market's about to close, and overnight theta is gonna absolutely destroy you. And if tomorrow is another red day, IV is going to kill you as well. Oh yeah, AMC. Yeah, I mean, IV's probably gonna. I mean, theta's probably gonna kill you, dude. Like, IV from this drop and then this run, and then that drop literally probably wiped out most of people's options. So, yeah, I'd probably get rid of it. Though your best bet is probably wait till like the last minute or last 2 minutes. Usually that works for me because IV typically like rises in the last couple minutes rather than like 12 minutes beforehand. So you might be able to get a better price, although that does depend on if AMC like bounces or falls. But yeah, it's been a wild ride, dude. It's been a really wild ride. How far would we have to gap up? I mean, dude, we'd have to gap up super far, and it's not only that we'd have to gap up, but like we'd have to maintain it for the first 5 minutes so the option chain updates. So yeah, we'd have to see, but I mean, it is kind of following this uptrend. Like, it's hard to draw the line, but we can kind of draw a line like kind of like that. I mean, it's a terrible line, right? But like it's kind of following it a little bit, sorta, kinda. It's like hitting that. We had the massive bounce, and then it hit there, and we'll probably might see it fall here in like the after hours or something. Unless we have a low volume push. Do you think Tesla puts would be good for tomorrow? I don't think so. I mean, Tesla already fell, dude. Tesla is literally already down. It'll probably bounce sometime around 540ish. It's definitely a risky play if you're gonna do it. Personally, I wouldn't do it. I would have done it obviously earlier in the day. But yeah, I mean, it's already down like 5%, or it's already down 5.5%. Like, any option for Tesla is down like 20% right now. So you usually want to buy puts when they're green, not red. And it looks like it's gonna bounce here probably. So yeah. Hello Max, you're late. No, it's good. I didn't get to stream this morning because I was busy with Purple's launch, but I'm here now. What are those rainbow colors called? Those rainbow lines? Which ones? The red and green? What are you talking about, rainbow lines? Are you talking about Fibonacci? Fibonacci lines? Are you talking about where is it? No, it should be here. Talking about Fibonacci? Fib retracements? This is Fibonacci, like this thing I'm drawing right now. Oh, yeah, the green on the bottom and the red. Oh, so green on the bottom basically shows like sell volume. Another one on the screen. Okay, so these red lines show resistances and the green lines show supports. These lines over here are like volume, and this shows buying versus selling power basically. Yeah, buying versus selling power. So like if you want to see who's kind of in control right now, it is a little bit of the bulls buying a bit. Right here we obviously had a lot of selling pressure, so the bears were pretty much leading the charge, and we have a bounce off of support here, and then this will show like the resistance lines that it's been have. Now when it's like thicker, when the lines are thicker, then it means that we have like more resistance up there. So if we look at like the 1 hour chart for SPY, and we can see this gigantic thick band of just resistance. That's a pretty strong resistance that we'll have to break in order for us to keep pushing forward. But that's basically all it means. It's good, but obviously you can like draw them yourselves. But I'm in a group that like has this already made, just so that way I don't have to make support and resistance lines. But ooh, AMC, is it falling back down even more? Let's check the auto. Yeah, it's falling. Let's see if it bounces on this white line. Now, if it does bounce on this white line, we can say that we are master traders. But obviously, if it falls beneath it, then you know we blame the market and we blame FUD. We blame the market, we blame FUD, and say, listen, that's why it's falling. It's not because we drew our line improperly. It's because of the stock market. It's because Wall Street is messing everything up for us. Q, unfortunate, dude. Q has this massive resistance at like the 330-ish mark that it just can't get by it. It just can't. I mean, it's fine with me though. It gives me more time to make money, I guess. And hopefully buy some of these cheaper prices, right? I'll be able to buy these cheaper prices if this thing just doesn't push insanely hard. But man, I want to see how bad AMC calls got diluted. It's probably like 20-30% on some of these, simply because IV got crushed today. But oh, we're falling on it. We're down negative 19.5. Yeah, let's see if we bounce on the white line. That's the really most important thing. We have some of the other meme stocks. We've got BlackBerry. What's BlackBerry up to? BlackBerry hasn't actually fallen that much. It's actually up today. Whoa, that's interesting. Who would have thought that BlackBerry would have been up? Let's see what Nokia is doing. We've got Nokia. This thing is up. Holy. We literally have Nokia up, dude. All these garbage companies that like nobody will care about in a month or two are just completely obliterating like the ETFs today. You gotta respect it. What's another one? CLDR I think is one. Wow, look at this thing, dude. It's up to 1584 and it's just been holding up there. I think Cloudera though was like actually a good company. I don't think it was just like a pump and dump. Now this thing is trying to hold that white line, but it's not really. I mean, the white line's pretty inaccurate. Like we kind of just drew it for drawing's sake to kind of get a little visualization. I'm sure a regression line probably would have been better. Yeah, regression line probably would have been better. Whoa, Ford is up big. Why is Ford up? Did Ford do anything special? Here, let's check out Ford in like the last couple of minutes. Let's see if Ford did anything special today. Biden offers infrastructure compromise. Behold the Ford electric vehicle to truck. Why Ford is higher today. U.S. sales were higher in May despite production disruptions. Okay, well, Ford is just making cars. I guess that's the most important thing. Ford is literally just making cars. Okay, well, we'll take it. I own some Ford, but everything else I own is literally dog dead today. Everything else that I own is completely red. My Tesla is just down in the dumps. I don't even want to look at that. My QQQ, my SPY, my VU, my AMD, my Palantir. Oh my god, everything I own is literally dead. The only good thing Yahoo is used for these days, finance news. No, literally, dude. Nobody uses Yahoo for anything other than Yahoo Finance. And that's because their Yahoo Finance is like actually good. That's the only thing people use it for. Let's look at Palantir on the 1 hour. Wow, look at this resistance, dude. It has such a hard time pushing past 24. We've faked out here once, twice, 3 times. I'll consider that 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. You think one of these days it'll actually pass it, or are we just going straight back down? I think I'm up 30 or 40% on my Palantir that I picked up down here. So I don't know if I should sell some of mine today. Maybe take a little L, or are we going to continue this little uptrend that's been happening on this another pretty inaccurate white line? Are we going to kind of continue this uptrend? Maybe we fall down to like the 23 mark and then bounce some more if the markets come back. I don't know what's going to happen. All right, let's see what's happening with AMC in the last couple minutes. Down 17%. It's literally moving like 3 to 5% in a minute. It's disgusting. It is literally disgusting how much this thing is moving. 51.70 down 17%. We got GME doing basically the same thing. We've got, what is this? Tesla, Ford. It's kind of funny. Tesla is up, and I'm guessing their electric trucks will do well. And then Tesla's down, and Cybertruck is not coming out anytime soon. We've got Boeing in the dumps after that really big run, completely gap filled. Dude, Boeing has so many gaps. We've got a gap here. We got this gap that just got filled. We have this gap. We've got that gap that got filled. Oh man, Boeing is really something else. Boeing is something that you can like get really good options on and just completely win if you're right, of course. If you're not right, then you're in a bit of trouble. Okay, let me see how the forex markets are doing. So forex markets are pretty boring right now. We've got GBP USD. Looks like it's pushing up on the day, but doesn't really mean anything for me right now, right? We've got last 2 minutes of the market today. Let's see where AMC closes. My dad actually had a lot of AMC, and he closed today. He closed at $58, and he bought at 11. So, congrats to my dad. My dad's probably gonna buy like a new car or something with his gains. I mean, he's been holding since 11. He's a trooper, dude. He was diamond handing it until the diamonds started breaking. Let's see how much he made. My dad was literally up almost 400 and like he was up 420%. I mean, he's a trooper. Is it too late to get into AMC? I mean, that really depends, dude. I'm not a financial advisor, but I mean, I would not get into AMC now. I definitely do think there is a possibility for a bigger squeeze because there's still so many shares short. The utilization is really, really high, and a lot of the pressure from a couple days ago and from yesterday was just simply like retail investors buying up pretty much all of the stock that they could. So there's still a lot of shorting going on. It could probably bounce really hard tomorrow, maybe like from 50 to 70, kind of like how we had intraday today. But would I put a lot of money into it? No. And would I personally do it? Probably not. But we've seen it with GameStop where, you know, this $50 market could hold for months, really. So the odds are that you buy here and maybe make some money. There's a little bit of a shot. But the odds that you lose money, I mean, that's a lot higher in my opinion, that you'll lose money really buying this thing. But that's how I think about it. Definitely do your research and see if you think it is worth it for you to buy. And there we go. The market is now closed. So we've got AMC at $51.50. Not a bad close. We closed down 17.95%. So we're basically down 18% on the day. GME closed down about 10%. Is AMC going to rock it in the after hours trade? It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's staying pretty stagnant down here. Volume immediately dropped down. And we ended off with SPY down about a third of a percent. We've got QQQ dropping 1%. And okay, now we're getting this little bounce. So we kind of tried to touch this white line that was obviously inaccurate, but it's trying, you know, it's trying to see what it can do. Maybe we'll get that bounce after hours. Maybe tomorrow we'll see a gigantic short squeeze, right? With this thing going from the $53 to like 70, 75, 80. I mean, you don't really know what's possible with these meme stocks, especially when they're as heavily shorted as AMC and as GME. There's a lot going on. There is a huge amount of news and things going on. But let's see what Ortex has to say. Have they tweeted anything new? Ortex has not tweeted anything new, unfortunately. Let's go back to the charts. Anything else ending oh, we didn't even look at Tesla to see how Tesla ended. So Tesla ended negative 5.33%. So like not horrible, not as bad as it could have been, but you know, it obviously is down decently. Not a ton, but 5% is a pretty big move for Tesla. It should recover. If it falls to the white line, then obviously we need to definitely wait for a reversal. We need to wait for confirmation of it to either go up or, you know, fall and go to uncharted waters. But once we get that sign of reversal, maybe it goes back to like the 560s. Then we can see if it's time to load up on some calls or just, you know, straight up some stock. But until then, we just watch and we let the traders who are a little bit more riskier do their own thing. Any movements after hours for AMC? Not really. Yeah, not really any big moves for AMC. It's kind of just up, like, let's say, how much percent is this from the close? It's up like what, 4 or 5%? Yeah. So nothing crazy from the end of the day on AMC. Obviously, GME just for some reason does not work on TradingView to show after hours movements, but we'll keep it at that. Yeah, I don't really think there's that much else for me to stream right now. I kind of just wanted to stream the market close just to share my opinion on what I think could happen. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Whoa, a little bit of a pump from AMC now. It looks like it wants something here. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'll probably stream in the morning tomorrow, the market open, and hopefully I'll catch some of you guys over there. So see you tomorrow. Peace out.